So here's Jim Hatherly. Welcome, Jim.
Hi, Will, and the folks at Highlands and the other communities of faith and individuals who are listening in on this online. We're very grateful to be invited into being part of your worship and to share some little bits about our ministry to which we're called.
It's great to have you here. Can you just give us a bit of a sense of what happens at the First United Church Community Ministry?
Okay, so we've, in a nutshell, we've continued to provide as much in the way of our basic programs as we have, other than having to cut back on access to public showers, but we're continuing to provide meals out the front door. We're providing mail service and hygiene supplies, harm reduction supplies, and as much personal support as we're able, given the constraints around health and safety because of the pandemic.
Yeah. So we're in a bizarre moment, hey, and we're all in it, but you in particular, as you try to engage with this ministry in safe ways. Can you tell us, if you were to say the way in which this current situation calls to you to be in ministry in a particular way, how is that going?
For me, particularly, my regular spiritual programs have had to change, and so I'm present with the community in a different way, working with our leadership team and management and staff and so on to bear down on the current situation as it's presented itself, and to ensure that the care and the programs that we're able to offer are aligning themselves with best practices for the health and well-being of the community. And I would say that that has fundamentally changed the call in how it is that we are present in this community. And so we're doing our best to, in a time where there is no roadmap, to follow the paths that continue to lead towards health and the well-being of the community.
Yeah. Well, I know, having been there, that it's marvelous work that happens out of First United Church Community Ministry. So you have an opportunity here to say to some of the wider community, if there's anything specific, that way that they could respond to God's call in this moment, what that might be.
Okay. Well, let me say two things. First of all, we would appreciate your prayerful support. As we continue to pray for you, we would ask you to do the same for us, so that we are all working together in seeking the will, the grace, and the connections that God continues to provide for us. I would also, there's an opportunity for people who may wish to respond in more practical ways as well. We've got a request for donations to support our ministry and our work, which is rather stretched right now because we've incurred an awful lot of extra expenses due to the pandemic. And also to continue to look at possibly providing food supplies for some of our housing residents in our social housing buildings. There's a link that will be coming up on the Highlands Online website, and we're grateful for that. So people might want to have a look at that to consider that kind of support.
Yes, so we will make sure that link is up for people to go on highlandsonline.org and find the link there. And I just want to say thanks for reaching out to us this week, and thanks for the day in, day out ministry that goes on out of First United Church Community Ministry. It's a really important piece of work that's happening. So thanks a lot.
Thank you. Thank you. And thank you for your ministry. We really, really appreciate your support, and we will hold you in prayer.
God bless.
Thanks.